Johnny. Welcome to...
Coming right up for the Lakers. Firing on all cylinders, and their record speaks for itself. First in the league with no signs of slipping here at the halfway point. Up next, right after this. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special time of the year. With Grant Hill and Chris Webber, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be joining us as well. Allie, it's all yours.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system has played out as of late. Agents using their leverage to get their clients to a more glamorous situation. Is it truly shifting the balance of power? That's subject to debate, guys, but these concerns aren't going away anytime soon.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've been outstanding halfway through this season, looking cohesive and playing for one another. And checking out the Spurs, pretty far behind right now.
I think for Los Angeles, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
They had a plan coming into the year. I mean, they stuck to it, and it's worked to perfection.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Johnson and Pirtle, the big men. Devin Vassell out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then there's Avery Bradley. Then it's Kendrick Nunn. And it's James in at the small forward position. Well, as the season progresses, Chris, if you're seeing something as a player, how many coaches are open to suggestions when it comes to strategy?
That's a good question, B.A. I'm not sure, but I know the best ones, they keep an open door. And you may not always get your way, but at least you know that communication is there. And it's important to hear people out.
Now here's Murray. Really played well against the Clippers in his last game. It's good.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
There's so many levels to Davis' offensive game. Mid-range happens to be one of them.
That's tipped. Out on his own on the break. Pass to Nunn. James with the ball. And the three-pointer goes. James has got 5.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Murray with it. Nunn defends. Murray passes to Pirtle. Outside Richardson. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
There's so much emphasis on this game. You can see why after that sequence. Well, as great as he is, Anthony Davis, his own toughest critic, is not enough to be a star. He wants to leave no stone unturned to be great.
And Davis, a complete player, and yet he's still improving, Chris.
As a passer, a scorer, and defensively, there's always something new.
Murray passes to Pirtle. Outside Richardson. Six on the shot clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Murray. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, we expect him to make those, but he's got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Nunn with a bucket.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Here's Murray. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Now, here is James. Really played well against Phoenix in his last game.
Such blinding speed on the drop. I mean, James is a force of nature when he's on the attack.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Pass to Pirtle. Johnson against James. Here's Vassell. Outside Murray. Inside, Johnson. Kept alive. They kick it out to Murray. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. So it's the home team now. They lead by 4. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
That's just something to keep an eye on. I mean, when their reserves are operating at a high level, so tough to beat.
San Antonio calls timeout. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
And the Spurs with some changes. Collins comes in for Pirtle, and it's Walker in for Vassell. Here's Richardson. 14 points for him last game against the Clippers. To the wing on the left. Pass to Collins. Back to Murray. 6 to shoot. There's the 3. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 10 points in the game.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
There's Howard with the 3. Pure from 3-point range.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
San Antonio has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. In transition. And slam dunk by James.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
San Antonio trailing here. 1:50 left in the first quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam can. Pass to Howard. Outside Monk. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance.
Well, it's all about confidence for Monk. I mean, he looked assured that time.
Outside Murray. Now here's Collins. Outside Richardson. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Murray. Fires for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
One of the more improved players over the last few years, Murray has thrived in his high-usage role. Just wonder how good can this kid become?
Tates Diop. He's checked in for San Antonio. McDermott comes in for Richardson. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at the Bucks. They slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
And Augustine gets it to go.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
50 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to McDermott. From the wing. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Yeah, so far both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. There's a lot of game left to play.
Murray against Monk. To the paint. Here's Bates Diop. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Down low. Outside Augustine. Pass to James. From the left block, he sends it through. James has got 11 points.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
And DJ Augustine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Outside Murray. Pass to Bates Diop. And they pick up 2.
No hesitation to get into the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
Here's Howard, plenty of space. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. He's got 5. And so it's Los Angeles closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passing in the first half has been outstanding.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Murray and Walker manning the backcourt. Then there's Doug McDermott. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Bates Diop in at the 4 spot. Anthony outside. Pass to Howard to the right side. Outside Augustine. Stolen by Collins. Anthony grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Monk cashes in the 12-footer. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Pass to Bates Diop. Outside Walker. Fires the 3. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Just looked a step all game long. They had an advantage on offense.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. Well, one thing we can take away from the 2021 season, the enjoyment that it brought to people during such a tough time, Chris.
Oh, man, you're right, B.A. Everyone was happy. Everybody was happy to have a full season. Even if you couldn't watch all the games in person, but I tell you what, it's just what we needed.
They have no answer defensively inside.
To the inside. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Davis has got 7 points. San Antonio's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Vassell. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 5. Wide open look. Counted. Walker's got his first points in this one. Here's Nunn. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix. Back to Bradley. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer.
And that's where he's most comfortable, Bradley. Crafting this game to excel in the catch and shoot.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Oh, swiped away. Up top, Davis. The pull-up Jay. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. He's got 9.
They're going old school out there now. Working the mid-range part of the floor.
Pass to Bates Diop. Here's Vassell. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Shot clock at 6. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up, though.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Jones. was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Richardson comes in for Walker. Here's Davis. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And very few teams rely on mid-range jumpers nowadays. That's been their preferred way of finding points.
And so many young players now on their phones. Chris, they're connected to their fans and loved ones through social media. Some worry about how that affects team chemistry. How about you?
Well, every guy's different. I never thought that it's one rule or one way for everyone. You have to let people be themselves. And usually guys will flourish positively, but they're in the great space. Cream's going to rise to the top. We've heard of guys like Giannis swear off social media. Others we know, they probably look at their phones during halftime. It's just case by case. His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting.
Jones with the ball, and Davis picks him up defensively. Here's Richardson. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
No excuse letting Richardson get this close. I mean, you deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Outside none. 4-3. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 6 assists in the game. Oh, they get a hand on it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting 1 free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. And now another look at that mobile 1 block defensive performance.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Monk, he's checked in for Anthony. A minute 31 left in the first half of this one. Monk passes to Nunn. Offensive rebound. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
An athletic guard with a good nose to the ball. Bradley always has to be accountable.
Outside Richardson. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Howard's checked in for Bradley. Collins, he's checked in for San Antonio. Murray comes in for Jones. Outside Richardson. They need this. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Pass to Monk. Back to Nunn. It's James on the wing. Guarded by Richardson. James can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. Knocked away. 35 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And that one's good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, man, a reliable glue guy. Collins isn't just a skilled scorer. I mean, he's a rebounder. He passes as well, too.
The kick out to Nunn. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Nunn's got 10 points in the game.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc on that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And so it's Anthony Davis making things happen for the Lakers. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports halftime program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 16 points and 1 steal. He gave them with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Wow, what a performance by DeJounte Murray.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
We've got Avery Bradley, Carmelo Anthony out there with LeBron James. Then it's Kendrick Nunn, and it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Man, showing some terrific range. Davis has got 19.
Well, there's really nothing that he can't do, and he knows it. The confidence is unreal.
And he makes it.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Over Pirtle. Three-pointer. Bradley. That's good.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
San Antonio is going 5 of 6 from three-point land so far. To the middle. Here's Vassell. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Nunn, the pass to James. James double team. Back to Nunn. Here's Bradley. Fires the 3. On target from range. Bradley's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Murray. Over Nunn. Oh, and Bradley with a block.
Such a long wingspan. That helps Bradley make up for his lack of height. He's a disruptive defensive presence.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And Davis slams it home.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
The Spurs have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Timeout called. The Spurs.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
And the Spurs with some changes. Bates Diop, he's checked in for Johnson. McDermott comes in for Richardson. And it's Walker in for Vassell. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Murray. And he drains the quick shot. Murray's got 21 points in the game.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Oh, that's just pure desire from Bradley right there. I mean, true determination to throw it down off the drive.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Outside Murray. McDermott outside. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. McDermott's got his second basket.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Outside Augustine. Pass to Davis. 5 to shoot. Great look there, but off target.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
McDermott for three. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And he gets it back. Jordan. Here's Reeves, defended by Murray. Shot is good by Reeves. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Pass to Bates-Diop. Back to Walker. Now McDermott. Pirtle with the ball. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And the Spurs with some changes. Collins, he's checked in for Bates-Diop, and it's Jones in for Murray. And the free throw, no good. Los Angeles has gotten all three from downtown so far in the second half. Back to Monk. Launches it. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Monk's got 8 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Pass to Augustine. Drills it from deep. 6 points for him.
We all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision getting it to the open teammate.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. The ball's knocked loose. On the break. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Pass to McDermott. Pirtle in the post. He's covered by Augustine. And it's good for 2. Pirtle's got 4 points this quarter.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense. Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Oh, yeah, it's getting to that. The lack of communication, the lack of trust.
Monk against Walker. Clock at 6. And here's the fast break. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jack's up with 3, and Augustine gets it to go. Augustine's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
Yeah, because it's so hard to prevent transition scores. Whenever you get an opportunity to get out and run, you take it.
And they're on the break. Here's Green. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Green's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Well, so smooth in the catch and shoot. Green doesn't really need much time or space to get a shot off.
Pass to Pirtle. Walker for 3. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
And just nails the 3. Way to close the quarter.
Man, you see this so...
And so it's Los Angeles building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And their 3-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for San Antonio, they've got Johnson, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Johnson. Blocked! And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
Checking in for your home team, DeAndre Jordan.
Now Los Los Angeles with it. Back to Nunn. Pass to Lee. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Not afraid at all to get physical. Jordan finds the shot. So essential for a big to be able to work through contact.
Knocked loose. San Antonio shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's Langford. Left side Johnson. The three connects from downtown.
He's not going to get an easier look than that. You don't need to double team him, but you can't leave him all alone.
To the paint. Jordan, the pass to Anthony. Here's Lee. Off the mark there with a three. The Spurs have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Primo. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Nunn, the pass to Green. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Anthony. Wing shot on the way. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
For the most part, he's been sitting back tonight, letting his teammates carry the load. Nothing wrong with that.
Inside. Here's Johnson. Again, the Spurs score.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Bates Diop. He's checked in for San Antonio. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their transition game, it's been clicking today. You can see why they push the ball every chance they get.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
The Lakers have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Now here's Anthony. He's covered closely. Pass to Reeves. Outside for Green. Takes the three. Nails it from 3.
Good size for his position. Green uses his length to finish shots from all over.
San Antonio has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Tipped away. And here they come. And he lobs it up. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Pass to Primo. Back to Jones. A shot to stop the run. No good off the glass. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Green, the pass to Anthony. Here's Reeves. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board. Out to the wing. Count it. Good.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
Yeah, no question. It takes skill and a certain level of fearlessness.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Pass to Bates Diop. And see, Webb, you had such a well-rounded game, especially for a big man in your era. How do you think your game influenced big men that are playing today?
Well, I definitely see parts of my game, you know, in a lot of guys that play today, and hopefully the fact that, you know, I proved that as a big man you can step out, you can ball handle, you can pass, you can just be a player. Hopefully that allows them a little bit of freedom to do their thing, because these players today are great. And even if I see parts of my game in there, man, they're doing the work and they're taking the game to the next level.
Outside for Green. Here's Lee. And that one hits the back iron. And they recover it. Pass to Augustine. Here's Green. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
We're demonstrating how effective he can be inside. Green knows he has the touch to capitalize from there.
For San Antonio, they've gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter.
Team foul. Danny Green. Shooting for San Antonio.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Augustine. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Primo. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake.
Well, it makes him a lot more effective when his mid-range shot is dropped.
The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. That one drops for him.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's serious.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
And that's good as he hits both shots. So it's the home team now. Jordan, the pass to Green. Drops in the 3.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
23 seconds left in the fourth. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Primo, good.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Outside Augustine. Back to Green. This one for 3. He connects.
During this final quarter, he's erupted from outside the arc. Just assume every 3 he takes now is going in.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.